that Blumenthal email could jeopardize not just national security, but also human lives, Sean.
Oh, boy, that's a big development. On top of the big developments yesterday, Ed Henry, thanks so much for joining us. Here now with more reaction, former New York City Mayor Rudy Giuliani. Mr. Mayor, you have the Platte River employee that when they requested that the emails start being deleted, they thought that there was some serious, I won't use the word, going on. In other words, the company, this mom and pop shop, they knew that when they requested it, that the State Department had already requested those emails, and they didn't want to be brought into a cover-up. That, to me, may be a huge smoking gun. Your thoughts?
Well, I told you, I think, several weeks ago that there are at least 13 statutes that, according to the public record, if true, Hillary Clinton violated. They range from misdemeanors to felonies. I've since found 2 more. I think I sent you a list of the 13. The reality is that these are serious criminal violations. She was taking classified information, confidential information. She was using it in a grossly negligent manner. That's a 2-year misdemeanor. She was clearly guilty of putting classified information out and giving it to people that weren't entitled to it. That's a felony under federal law. She violated the mail fraud statutes, the wire fraud statutes, the obstruction of justice statute by destroying the emails. I mean, the number of violations are piling up. Now, these facts have to be proven. They could be untrue, but if they're true, they make a prima facie case of numerous violations of federal law. And let's see how much courage the Obama administration has in holding Hillary Clinton to the same standard that Richard Nixon was held to, that General Petraeus was held to, that
this is going to be,
Governor McDonald was held to.
This is a huge test. We'll put some of the laws up, and this is only a few of the many that you had mentioned while we're doing the segment. What's fascinating about this, she gave us a very clear answer about the deleted emails. The FBI feels that they can recover them. We found out that she had a cloud backup service in Connecticut, so they may be able to fill some of the gaps there. And then within the company and the server itself, they might be able to retrieve all of these emails. If they're not about a funeral, a wedding, or yoga, or emails to Bill, but they're about Benghazi, the Clinton Foundation, and have classified information on it, would that not be a strong case of obstruction of justice?
First of all, you'd have her lying. She said that all the ones deleted were all personal. It now turns out that hundreds and hundreds and hundreds that were deleted were clearly not personal. They were anywhere from government information to top secret information. So you, in a trial, there's nothing more powerful than a false statement.
Yeah.
We also have the destruction of evidence. There is nothing more powerful in a trial than to have a defendant who has destroyed evidence and actually lied about the evidence that was destroyed. I mean, the case is beginning to become almost absurd if someone doesn't move forward with it.
I had 2 IT professionals on the program last night. Both of them were in full and complete agreement. They are 95% confident that all of those 33,000 emails will be recovered. We learned today that China, South Korea, Germany, we know the Russians on 5 separate occasions tried to hack into this server. They are 100% certain that they were successful. So I would assume we're getting those emails. So if in fact we find them, could the administration, could they get in the way and stop some type of grand jury or indictment of her?
I can't imagine they would. They shouldn't. The Justice Department has never operated that way since the Watergate reforms, which I happen to have been part of during the Ford administration. It would be a tragedy if they were. But the case is getting so strong now that it's going to be really hard to have an intellectually honest decision and walk away from it. We're talking about 13 to 15 serious federal statutes that on the face of it she appears to have violated. She also has proven that she is completely, grossly negligent in the handling of sensitive information. And we want somebody like this for President of the United States, someone who is grossly negligent in handling this kind of information. When I had sensitive FISA court information, it never left my office. It never left my safe. I would hand deliver it to the FISA court.
Wow.
And if I ever got caught not doing that, I would expect at least I'd be fired and probably I'd be put in jail.
Mr. Mayor, thank you for being with us. Powerful case you're making. Appreciate you being with us. Sounds like she may need a